Hey guys, this is Emo Tempest here with another Elemental Hero deck profile for you. Today's going to be a little different. I'm not doing your Gemini Stun or Bubble Beat or anything. I was trying to build Thunder Heroes. It's an interesting build. This is the first version of it. I was hoping for it to test better, but I realized I'll explain to you guys after some of the things I want to change and why. But I guess for now, let me just show you the deck. First, Stratos, obviously. Hero, searches. Only 2 alias. The reason I'm playing 2 alias is because it's not like a spark build, and he's a 19 beater, but there's a lot of other like outs. I guess there's a lot of big beaters in this deck already. So 3 Voltic. The main reason you run triple Voltic is because of his ability to to special summon banished monsters. You're gonna be banishing a lot in this deck, and because he's Thunder, he's a target for Thunder Seahorse, and I'll get to that in just a second. Yeah, triple Thunder Seahorse. This is, I guess, an engine on its own. You play this in the Hunter deck, I guess, and I'm trying it in a hero build. Aside from Voltic, my other targets are triple Vylon Prism. This is a really good card. Helps your monsters get big. Alias or Stardust Dragons at 35 and Scrap Dragons at 28. Thoughtroot Archfiend, they get really big. The other target is Thunder Dragon. I know this is a silly card to see after such a long time, but it's, like I said, it's another Thunder Seahorse target. All this helps your deck thin out ridiculously. If you open Thunder Dragon and Seahorse in your first turn, and whether it be Stratos, an E-Call, or something, even a Pot of Duality, your deck goes from 40 to 30 cards in one turn. That's pretty good. Cutting out a lot of monsters, you end up with all the good stuff after that. So if you didn't even draw any to begin with, but yeah, Thunder King, 2 Thunder King Riles just for like a stun aspect. Also a 19 beater. I wish Thunder Seahorse could search him out, but he can't. He would be amazing. That would be like an amazing combo, really. Search for Thunder King first turn. It's pretty good. Just some of the hand traps, I guess, would be Honest, because it's a light-based deck. 2 Trags and 2 Maxi. The reason I play the Maxis and the Trag is because when my opponent goes off, I want to search into something, and I think Trag is the better one to search into. I do play field spells, so I can't Gores. But yeah, that's it for the monsters. And the spells, 2 Fusion Gate. One of the main things I want to change is I don't have a Terraforming in this deck, or even another Fusion Gate, so I was thinking of adding one or the other, so I'll get to that later when I figure it out. That'll be in version 2.0. 2 E-Calls and 2 Duality. I'm not playing the Rhoda because there's only 6 heroes here, I believe, and so and there's no Thrashers or anything like that, so I do enough searching. So for the fusion cards, aside from the Fusion Gate, is triple Miracle. One of my original ideas in this deck was to run triple Super Polys because of all the extra hand advantage I'll have. I'd be able to pay for it, but then the extra deck started getting really tight, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's things I'm gonna have to sacrifice in the end, but I'm gonna keep going on this one. After this is just some of the staples: Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and then the extra cards would be triple Lance and triple MST. The main idea of the Lances is for Voltic to go off as efficiently as possible. He's only at 1,000, and for his effect, he has to deal damage. So usually, if he attacks directly, it works, or if you beat a monster, this will get over anything 17 or less. Yeah, so that'll help him out a lot. So is Honest. Honest is a trick there too, and yeah. And there's only 2 traps, 2 Starlight Roads, because I play a lot of back row and stuff, mainly also because of my monsters. With Fusion Gate open, I can keep specialing as long as I have heroes, and also Thunder Dragons make a twin-headed Thunder Dragon. So and Torrential's a big deal. Bottomless, yeah, just stuff like that. That's why the Lances are there too. I need the extra protection for all the big monsters. I want to help them, keep them alive from deep prisons and stuff like that, because I had the Shining at 43 the other day because Vylon Prism was on him and stuff like that. So yeah, I wanted to save them. That's it for the spells and traps, guys. I'm gonna go to the extra deck. See, it does get really cloggy, but I'm working on it. Abyss Dweller mainly because of the format. Maestroke, Photon because those are answers, and one Excalibur. I really don't go into him as often because I don't need to. I'd rather synchro honestly, and I never really have two heroes on board until like after Voltic does something. So, and even then I'll just fusion again for another Shining or something. But yeah. Thought Ruler Archfiend, yeah, 37 when you fuse him. Scrap Dragon, 38 if you use Vylon, when you use Vylon, and 2 Stardust Dragons, mainly because of the 2 Starlight Roads. And yeah, he's at 35 with Vylon Prism. Those are really big outs. Like, I don't know, it's really hard for opponents to get over these when I have them out, especially with Lance Protection. I was fighting a Lagia, I think, and I got deprisoned with Stardust. I lanced him, and even though Prism was I was still able to beat him with Prism and Lance. He's still at 27, I believe. So it works really well. Same thing for these guys. They're much bigger, and they still pretty strong. So one twin-headed Thunder Dragon for the Fusion Gate double Thunder Dragon play. He's 28. That's really easy. That's free. He can't be Fiendish Chained or Veilered. He's just there. He's amazing. And as for the fusions, just one Gaia, one Oscuridad, one Great Tornado. I know Nova Master is big. It's a good idea because of the format, but I don't have the Super Polys in this build. They're in the side. That's incomplete right now. These are all the answers I have in deck. So if I do Stratos and I have the Maxis and I have the Gores, the Trags, I'm sorry, those are my answers here. So I don't have any other fire types in anywhere. So Nova Master. I had to make, like I said, I had to make sacrifices because it was all cloggy. But yeah, and then Triple Shining. This is like it's so easy to recycle with this one. If these, like, you summon Shining, he gets Torrentialed, okay. You bring back your heroes, then you fuse with Miracle and this, and then if he gets destroyed too, then you bring him back, so he goes back to the grave. I mean, he goes back to the extra, and then you have infinite Shinings. I've done triple, I've done double. It's really good. They're pretty abusive on this one. But yeah, that's it for the deck, guys. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions on the extra deck, let me know. I'd be happy to hear them. As far as the deck goes, rate it. Tell me what you think. And I'll be coming out with version 2.0 in a couple of days, hopefully, in less than a week. Yeah, that's it. Tell me what you think. I'll see you guys later. Peace.